blue dude, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got the stock Gladiator out here and I'm going to do the Alpine Loop. I took Corkscrew Gulch, Hurricane Pass in. I'm right above Lake Como down there, which is awesome. I'm getting a few pictures and some drone shots for you. I'm gonna go ahead and head to Animas Forks Ghost Town, and I'm gonna start with Engineer Pass to get me up onto the Alpine Loop, and I'm gonna try and get lots of cool footage for you. The Alpine Loop, if you choose the right trails in, is pretty mild, but it's beautiful. It is one of the most scenic trails or trail systems you can do. Highly recommend it. The stock Gladiator should have no problem, so you guys could do it in pretty much anything. Hope you enjoyed this video, and let's get going.
Your coyote song on a rerun. Are you hound dog tired singing all night long? Who's gonna save you?
So a couple more miles down the trail, you will find Frisco Mill on California Gulch. This place is actually pretty cool and it's still in fairly good shape. Also, if you guys have the money to throw away, it is for sale. So you could own this little thing. There are just lots of neat little places to stop along this Alpine Loop, and it is not too far from Animas Forks Ghost Town. That's just a little bit farther up the road down there. We'll get there in just a minute. This place is pretty cool. I don't know about you guys, but I really love just seeing old historic structures like this, even if they're kind of in disrepair. It's just neat. It's kind of like stepping back in time. Okay, let's continue up the trail to Animas Forks. So we made it to Animas Forks Ghost Town. This is a pretty cool place with lots of structures to check out. I'm gonna walk around, show you a couple of them, and just in case you need it, there is a bathroom right down that way. Oh, the old fireplace is still here. That's neat. It's definitely cool to walk around these old buildings. Floors are a little scary though. Could you imagine living up here in winter?
No, they had to dig snow tunnels into their houses.
Yeah, we would definitely die. We're way too city for that. If you guys ever come to these places, don't be the people who carve on the walls. That just ruins it. Try and maintain and preserve for as long as you can. Oh my God. It's the old toilet. Well, at least they had a bathroom inside. That's something. Better than going out in that super deep snow to go to the bathroom. You want to see the toilet? Take a right.
Yep. At least I didn't have to go outside.
That's exactly what I said. This place is pretty cool. This is definitely one of the nicer ones here. That's where Harry Potter lives. I like that push-out window. That's awesome. This is a really nice house for the area, I would imagine. I'd live here. Needs a little refurbishing, but I would live here. So that's all of Animas Forks. Now we're just gonna take this little switchbacky road up top and we're gonna hop on Engineer Pass to start the Alpine Loop. Engineer Pass will be the first badge of honor I'm gonna get for the Gladiator, right over there somewhere. So that's Animas Forks right down there, and we are just going up the mountain to Engineer Pass. So it's definitely getting a little rougher up this way than it was on the trail earlier. This is marked as a blue instead of a green like the ones I was on. Still not bad, just gotta go a little slower if you're stock. So we finally reached the trailhead for Engineer Pass, just waiting on a little traffic to come down. This trail is rated a blue. I don't remember anything too awful hard on it. It's just steep and has some tight switchbacks, so it gets a little higher rating. I'm not gonna film too much on the way up, just because it's got a lot of cross traffic both ways. So Engineer Pass kind of goes from rocky to smooth dirt road and back and forth. It's really not that bad, as can be seen by my stock Gladiator doing it right now. Even the switchbacks aren't that bad. I can make most of them without having to do a 2-point turn. Like with most of these trails, pretty much everywhere you look is just an amazing view. So we have a pretty steep uphill climb right here. I'm gonna try and pay attention to the pitch and see how many degrees of climb it is. But I'm gonna shift down into a lower gear and we're gonna climb it. On average, that was 10 to 12 degrees pitch. Really not that bad. Didn't slip at all. Could be a lot scarier if it's wet out, but all in all, this trail is pretty mild. So this is a little spur off Engineer Pass. This is called Odom Point. It's a great little lookout point. I'm gonna get the drone up in the air and give you guys some great views, but again, beautiful up here. So I don't know where I went wrong in life. I thought I was doing pretty good, but clearly not, because there's no way in hell I could afford to live in a place like this, which this place is awesome. I'd love to live out here. So there are lots of cool little things to look at when you're on Engineer Pass. One of them is the Rose Lime Kiln, and that is still partially here. It was built back in 1881, and it is still kind of cool to look at. It's not as tall as it used to be, but here it is. Now I would love to stop at everything and film it and get the drone out, but this is already going to be a pretty long day, and I'm still not sure if I'm going to have time to do the second half of the Alpine Loop, so I'm just going to keep trucking along. Capital city, founded in 1877. Not much left of the city, but there are a couple buildings. Pretty neat to look at. Like I said, tons of things on the trail. I've only stopped at a few to film. I've done this half the loop before, so I want to try and make it to the other half of the loop. They've got little information signs for you to give you the history. It's pretty cool. So towards the end of the trail, it really just turns into a gravel road. Nothing much to it, but this is a long section at the end of the trail. Also, there's places to camp out here along the trail, which is nice. Just remember there are houses out here too, so kind of be respectful while you're driving the road, be safe, go safe speeds, and then do your best to stay off private property. They're really good about posting that out here. So here's another really cool town that's on the trail. I'm gonna butcher this name, but Utaule, maybe? It is pretty cool. It's got a lot of old structures here. There's also a really old dam over this way that I guess it got clogged back in the day and they had to blow it. So it's still there, but it has a big hole in it. Right there is the hole in the dam. Also, I did not know you could walk down there. That is really cool. This is a neat little stop if you're on the trail. Recommend getting out and taking a look, stretching your legs for a minute. Okay guys, that's it. This is the end of Engineer Pass. There's a nice little parking area here where you can air up or do whatever you need to do. You end right in Lake City, which they do have food and gas stations if you need that. And if you want to do the full Alpine Loop, you will just kind of loop around and reconnect to the other side, which I think I'm going to do, and that'll be a part 2 of this video. So I'll see you guys on that one. Thanks for watching, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Thanks guys. All right, so let's go. Woo, woo. Almost died. I'm not wearing my hiking shoes. Rub a little Kenny for good luck. The toll has been paid.